lady, slip a sable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl, monster baby, hurry down the chimney tonight.
A song I dedicate to fellow jocks, student jocks, and the monsters this season because I'm really loving Hymn 26 right now. It would be Hope with Twista featuring Faith Evans. I really love that song because it really inspires me and motivates me despite the pandemic, and I'm able to feel a bit more happier this holiday season whenever I'm listening to it. So hopefully you guys do as well.
Feels Like Christmas by Panic at the Disco. To really get into the vibe, you really have to pop your way into it and feel your way through it. So with the energetic vibes of Panic in bringing out the Christmas spirit, I think that's one way to get into it.
A song that I'd like to dedicate to all the monsters out there, Outlaws by Nameless Kids. It's a whole different experience, and they also have a music video for Outlaws, so you better check that out to know what I'm talking about.
A song that I would dedicate to my fellow jocks and monsters is What Are You Doing New Year's Eve by Ella Fitzgerald. It is my all-time favorite holiday song. I sing this with my one friend all the time. And it's just a cute song to send to someone, especially if you are wondering about what their New Year's Eve plans are.
Linus and Lucy, the instrumental ng Snoopy, the Charlie Brown Christmas instrumental theme, Linus and Lucy. It's very chill, it's very soothing, just puts you right in a relaxed holiday mood. And for this holiday season, especially for this year, we sort of need it. So yeah, most especially the cover by Anderson .Paak. I love that one.
Since this holiday season is all about love and counting your blessings, I'd like to dedicate a song by Love called Be Thankful for What You Got.
And I want to dedicate the song by Justin Bieber, a track called Mistletoe, for all the monsters.
Not really a movie that would describe my Christmas, but probably a couple of movies that I want to rewatch on Christmas Day. So I'd probably rewatch Before Sunrise. If I want to go for comedy, a lot of people have been recommending that I watch Palm Springs, and I haven't had the time to do so because of school, so I'm probably gonna make time to watch that on Christmas or somewhere in the Christmas break.
Oh, this is actually one of my favorite Christmas films right now. It's Klaus, an animated film, and I think it's really applicable right now because I'm seeing so many people around me doing such selfless acts to help everyone who was affected by the recent crisis, and I'm just trying to really emulate that myself.
A movie that describes my Christmas, probably Polar Express. I really love that it teaches you a lot of things about how it's not just about seeing to believe, but to also keep your faith regardless of what happens around you or the people who surround you.
A movie that would describe my Christmas would probably be Palm Springs, released this 2020, directed by Max Barbaco, because it's been the same day ever since when the quarantine happened, and even though it is kind of the same day, there are some twists that happen along the day that make it better, and hopefully one day it'll change.
My extended family is pretty big. We are a lot. And a Christmas tradition that my cousins and I would do is we would line up in front of our lolos and lolas and we would dance for them to get our aguinaldos. And we get really competitive with that because the better your dance is, the higher your aguinaldo will be. Usually, I would win. Joke lang.
I guess every holiday is pretty memorable, but one thing that's really unforgettable is when my lola would throw 20 peso bills from her window. She'd like stay in the second floor and she'd throw 20 peso bills. And then me and my cousins would all try to catch them. And it's so funny because we really attack each other just to get those 20 peso bills. It's like a bonus if it turns out that it's actually a 50, so that's pretty fun.
Last year when I visited my best friend's hometown in Lucban, and while we were walking around town, I saw the lights and the paroles outside the church, and that was just amazing, magnificent.
It's a
we got a third puppy. His name's Chubby, short for Chewbacca, because he looks like Chewbacca. He's actually the third puppy that we got this year. The first one was Ringo, the second one was Rocky, and then Chubby. Our dogs have been the best gifts that our family has received this 2020. They are the sweetest souls ever. I love my dogs, so yeah, that's probably the most memorable holiday gift that I've had for this year.
I think I was like 10 when a relative of mine from Britain bought me, and I was like super into science and stuff as a kid, so they brought home like this fake snow kit. So like there was icebergs and like all that other stuff, and it's like there was a special powder. You'd pour water into the powder and it just become magical snow. And for us living in a place where there is no snow at all, and I wouldn't get to see snow for a very, very long time, that was for an 8-year-old kid who's never experienced snow, and that was the closest I was gonna get, and I was just like playing with it throughout. I made sure it lasts. I think some of this powder still exists somewhere in our storage area.
Passing my classes! Okay, but it would probably be the cruise that my family and I took a couple of years ago. That was great.
The coolest or most memorable gift that I've received is definitely from my parents. It is a pair of boxing gloves. They got it for me and my sister one Christmas, and it's so cute because we both got a pair. She got a pink one and then I got a red one. And then we both immediately tried it on, and then we just started, punching each other. So yeah, that was a pretty cool gift. Thanks so much, Mom and Dad.
Oh man, the coolest or most memorable gift I've gotten in the holidays was probably a PS3 game when I was around 11 or 12. And I know it doesn't seem like much, but it's actually a lot because my mom knew I wanted it for a while, and she didn't actually get me a Christmas gift, but then she pretended to be Santa and gave me the gift. And that was also the very last gift from Santa that I received in my life, so that's why it's pretty memorable.
One of the best and most unforgettable Christmas gifts, probably from 2017, and also one of the most unexpected for all of us, it's Chubby! We rescued her December 19, 2020, and even though she's sassy, throughout the year she's been a blessing and really was a comfort, especially during the pandemic. So cuddly, rude, itchy.
Now this might sound a bit cheesy, but the best gift I received this holiday season is of course the gift of love. And the comfort of knowing that my friends, family, and loved ones are all safe and well.
This year I got this really cool gift. It's a specialty coffee cup, and they are supposed to enhance certain flavor profiles of your coffee.
My family and I are going to be doing a very safe hotel staycation with my lola and my kuya, who we don't really get to see much because of the whole quarantine setup. It's going to be less busy compared to our past Christmas celebrations, but I think it's still going to be very meaningful because I'm going to be with my family.
This Christmas, I am just gonna be at home with my family. We're gonna have some food, some wine, hopefully. And if I'm not spending time with them, I'm probably just gonna be online with my friends or napping. Stay at home, stay safe, yeah.
I'll be celebrating Christmas with my family here with a lot of food. So yeah, I'm really hyped about that. Not just seeing my family, but also eating a lot and getting the gifts I've wanted this year, besides the gift of love.
Supposedly, my aunts from abroad were supposed to come home and celebrate Christmas with us as one big family, but then with Corona, we know that's not possible, so I'm just gonna spend it at home with my parents, and we'll just probably have a big family group call so we'd feel less alone.
It's not all that different, believe it or not, this year. Usually I just sleep in during Christmas Eve. I open the gifts in the morning. we'd usually come from the Christmas Eve Mass beforehand. I'd sleep in, wake up, and then during the day, it's just like a good meal. And minsan, if it's not gonna be on the 25th, the next day, you'd go around to extended family and greet happy holidays and get the money.
I'm spending Christmas here in Manila in my home. As you can see, I decked out my room, so it has all these nice fairy lights, and I'll be with my family, who I'm really fortunate to have over here. My mom, my dad, my brother, my sister-in-law, and my niece. We're just gonna be calling everyone else, I guess, through Zoom and Messenger. Reach out to them and, have a gathering online. And have a nice Noche Buena and be responsible by staying at home until things get better.
And this year, I'm celebrating my Christmas just like everyone else, at home with my homies, my family, and my dogs. And it's gonna be a fun Christmas.
This year, I'll be celebrating my Christmas with my friends, family, and loved ones from the safety and comfort of my home. FUPD wishing you a Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas, Monsters.
Merry Christmas, Monsters, and Happy Holidays.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.